Hello everyone, and welcome to One Connected Love. My name is Daniel, and I'm here today to bring you today's Twin Flame Union energy card reading. This will be an overall reading for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine twin flames on their twin flame journey. Before I get started here, if you are interested in your own private reading, your own private twin flame card reading, or twin flame coaching, check out the services below in the links to our website, oneconnectedlove.com, to access our services. The deck I'll be using today will be the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. And if I do need to pull some clarifier cards, I will be using the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck by Angela Hartfield. Alright, so I have pre-shuffled this deck to save some time, so let's go ahead and get started. The underlying energy for today's reading is be gentle with yourself. Now, I will say this is pretty spot on, and I've seen this in my own life with my twin flame, Christina. And right now, there is currently a huge expansion happening with within the community, within the overall, twin flame collective consciousness. A lot of energy shifting, a lot of releasing of old negative patterns, and in some ways that expansion and release of a lot of energy can feel like a very exhausting energy. It can feel like a tired energy. I know for me personally, lately my heart has been telling me to rest a lot. Just rest, and I've felt very lethargic, but I feel better the more I don't, if I'm not resisting and I just relax, I feel much better. So yeah, this is definitely a time of expansion, a time of rest. If your heart is telling you you need to be gentle with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Alright, so let's go ahead and move into the upset that the Divine Feminine is working through. So I got God is in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, give it in faith, and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So this card shows like a woman, and there is an angel whispering in her ear. And I think this one's pretty clear. It's about releasing control. It feels like the Divine Feminine is currently moving through areas where she is trying to control the outcome in her life, whether that be in her relationship with her twin flame, whether that be, financially, with jobs, whatever area she's trying to move forward in, she's moving through an upset of control. And this is all about surrender and knowing that God knows better than you do. God knows what's best for you. You may as well just let God take the wheel and drive. It doesn't mean you don't do anything and just sit there, but it means to surrender, humble yourself, and follow the direction that the divine is giving you. And so that is currently what the Divine Feminine is working through. Now, should she work through this upset, let's go, and I got, your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. So it shows like an angel with a little child there. Now, I don't feel like this is literal regarding like someone else's children or just children in general. I feel like this is talking about your inner child and you being a divine child of God. The reason why God asks you to surrender is because he wants to give you your dreams and he wants to give you everything that you desire, but it's in our own control and thinking, trying to be the boss of our lives that we block out our good and what's good for us. And this lesson for the Divine Feminine is to help her remember that God is our parent, both our mother and our father, right? And God is the true divine parent, and God only wants the best for us as our parent. And it's about getting out of the Divine Feminine, getting out of her own way so she can just receive her good. It's safe to just surrender and receive your own good. So that's pretty awesome that the divine feminine receives that lesson. Let's move on to the divine masculine and see what the divine masculine is working through. Okay, so the card I've pulled for the divine masculine. You and your loved ones are safe. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. And it shows an angel, and it looks like he has a sword and like scales in one hand, balance, right? Power and balance, it feels like. So this I have also seen in my own life as a part of the collective of the divine masculine. There's a lot of things coming up in my own life regarding me just having to surrender and have faith, and knowing that I am protected and secured and taken care of. So this is what the divine masculine is working through. I do want to get a little bit of clarity here, and I will pull a card. And the card I got from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha deck is Inner Knowing. And it shows Ganesha meditating on a little lake or pond. And yep, I really feel like the energy of this card feels very grounded, and it really feels like it's all about like trust. Inner knowing is another word for intuition, like trusting your intuition and trusting that everything is okay. There's no need to really panic or ever become so worried that your life is kind of just like thrown off track or anything like that. It's safe to surrender and trust your intuition. Your intuition is God speaking to you, and trust where you are being led. All right, so yeah, that feels pretty good. That's what the divine masculine receives by working through this upset. All right, so lastly here, should both the divine masculine and the divine feminine work through these upsets, we'll get an idea of the overall energy of the reading here. The overall energy is, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. All right, so it feels like these are like letting go of, like this is like a letting go of old patterns. The divine masculine and the divine feminine, as children, as not fully awakened children of God, like still learning, and by not fully awakened I mean not fully enlightened, right? They are releasing old patterns all the time, and many times it looks like the same patterns come up in readings, but they're actually just deeper layers of the same pattern. Until the core is actually healed of a pattern, then you have to work through them in layers. And I really feel like this is like a release of another layer of these patterns in their lives. So it feels like a release of patterns, a lighter energy. Let me pull another clarifier card. I got Clear Your Energy. And it shows Ganesha clearing energy in like a cave. Yeah, so it definitely feels like a release of energy, release of patterns. That's what this whole thing, and especially the underlying energy, be gentle with yourself. There's a lot of expansion and a lot of growth happening right now. And it's okay. It's okay to just allow it to happen. It actually speeds up if you surrender, if you fight it, and just like if your body is telling you to surrender and relax and you're just like, no, I'm going to plow through this and work. Oftentimes that drains you even more. So it's safe to just go ahead and surrender there and allow these patterns to be released. All right, so I hope that you liked this Twin Flame Union energy card reading. If you want more in the future, like and subscribe to our channel, and there will be more. We post almost every day, so I'm sure you'll be led here for the perfect message when we have it posted. So if you're interested in card readings or coaching, check out the links below to oneconnectedlove.com to access our services. And as always, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.